I would say it was a bit of a journey, which is probably the right way to approach any of these things. So I studied economics. I kind of heard a little bit of finance in my first year. To be honest with you, I really didn't know what it was. I didn't know what investment banking was. But what I knew was I wanted to try it out. So I did an internship at UBS in equity capital markets and ECM. I thought it was very enjoyable. What I really got excited about was what the people kind of on the other side who we were selling the securities to were doing and why they were making the decisions and things like that. It was an enjoyable time at ECM, but it wasn't quite for me. And I think it wasn't just as intellectually interesting as kind of doing it straight up.
It was more transactional.
Exactly. It was more transactional. There was a lot of sort of salesmen and, all these really valuable skills, of course, but my heart and my mind kind of lay with intellectual endeavor and kind of understanding how the world works. So it piqued my interest already at that point.
Are you saying equity capital markets isn't intellectual? I agree with you. There's obviously a lot more sales. There's a lot more pitching. There's a lot more art, we'll say, on the valuation side than
absolutely.
When you're an investor, you really, you care about the truth and the intellectual honesty. It really is.
Exactly. I think that's exactly right. And I mean, people have sort of, I'm not covering any new ground or any new revelation. No. I think that's the way it is. And it was 2006 as well. So it was sort of go years. There was a lot of transactions going on. And it just didn't feel like an environment that I would thrive in. And I think that's really important for people who are looking for internships and jobs, is to sort of find places they're going to thrive with the right people and the right sort of environment.